evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, students. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Nadia. Did you all try that example question?
Right, sir.
So, yes.
Sir, today ma'am did exercise 3B, sir, in square and square roots.
Were you able to do all the questions?
Yes, sir. I understood easily.
Fine.
Today did ma'am did 6 beats, sir.
These chapter is just set, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So today ma'am did exercise 7A till the 13th sum, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Tanishka. 13th question. Okay. Six A E.
6 is fully cancelled.
Okay, 6 is cancel. And we'll start that on Monday. Compared to percentage sets is easy. Set chapter. Okay, was Shalin present today? Shalin Akansha
No, sir, she's
is
absent.
absent.
Sir,
Mariana
Akansha will not attend, sir.
Akansha not attend. What about Mariana? Who else? Marian? 4, 5,
So
6,
Mariana was present, sir.
11. Okay, 10 students, 11. Fine, we'll start. Yeah, in 82, page 82, exercise 7A. I'll make you also only few questions. Okay, remaining questions, we'll do it in the last. Once we complete all the chapters. Can you see the screen? All of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, exercise 7A. In this, look, first main, we did the first main, right? First, second, did you understand? First, second, third, fourth, increase, decrease.
Sir, yes, sir, I understood.
Okay, first, second, third, fine, fourth, fifth. For all this, there's only one formula: percentage increase, percentage decrease, error, and sixth is done, seventh is done, eighth is done. Even eighth question was done, right? Sixth, seventh, and eighth. Yeah, sixth, seventh, eighth
The
was done.
eighth question was done, sir.
We'll just solve these. Eighth, then 10th question is done. Okay, 11th, look, 9, 11, 12. We'll do the 13th question. 13th, an examination, 40%. Okay, 14th, 15th. We'll try 16th question. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. These many questions we'll do it. We'll finish it by today. How many questions we did? Till 10, right? Yesterday we did till 10 questions. 10th main, second one. Okay, today we'll do these questions: 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All this comes under one pattern. I'll teach you all that. This is different. These questions are difficult. Entire exercise, I went through all the questions. Only these questions are difficult. Okay, mark these questions as pending. 9, 11, 12, 14 and 15. 14th and 15th is also fine. Even these two are fine. 9th, 11th and 12th is tough to remember the concept. Okay, so mark these questions as pending. 9, 11, 12, 14 and 15. 9, 11, 12, 14 and 15 is in page 83. Yes, Lemula, did you ask anything?
Can you show it, sir? That ninth.
Can't see the screen?
I am able to see the screen, sir.
Okay, 9th, 11th, 12th, 14th and 15th, mark it as pending. We'll do it later. Only these questions are difficult. Even these two are fine. These three are difficult questions. These two are also fine. Easy. 14th, 15th. Done. Yesterday we finished 10th. Shall we start the 13th question? Move on to the 13th one. All of you are.
Sir.
Yes, 13th question. Shall I erase this? 10th, 11th. Look, yesterday I made you all do the 10th main, right? 10th main second question. 5.78 into 10 to the power of 3. 5.87 into 10 to the power of 3. Okay, a number is wrongly read. So which is the correct number? Which is the right one?
5.78.
5.78.
5.7 is 8 is the right number. Okay, this actually we are a number is wrongly read. Okay, you're supposed to write this. Instead of this, you have written this. This is the concept. Instead of this, you have written. So there is difference, right? For example, you plan to write 20, but you have written 18. What's the difference? 2. The difference is 2. Yes.
Sir, sorry for joining late. Sir, I don't know. It was
Okay,
little
fine.
different.
But can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 10th question. Start with the 10th main second question. Okay. Error. Find the error. What is the formula for error?
So
Error
error percent is equal to error by original value into 100. So
error divided by original value into 100%. Okay, from this, how do you convert this 5.78 into 10 to the power of 3? 5.78 into what? 1000, right?
1,000, sir.
Okay, 1000. That method I taught you all yesterday. Into 1000, you multiply, you remove this 10 to the power of 3. The other method is, can you see this 10 to the power of 3 is same for both? For both, it's the same, right? What you do is just minus this 5.87 minus 5.78. What do we get? Just minus the other value. Forget about 10 to the power of 3. It's common to both.
sir,
Greater.
9.
Okay, 5.87 minus 5.78. It's not 9. Eight seven into 10 to the power of 3 minus 5.78 into 10 to the power of 3. Look, both have 10 to the power of 3. Okay, so just subtract this 5.87. How do you subtract?
0.09, sir.
Yes.
So yes, so 0.
0.09.
09, sir.
Okay, just write 0.09. And which is common to both? Which one is common?
Thousands.
10 to the power of 3
to
is
the power
common.
of 3.
So whichever is common, whichever is common, you can take it outside like this, 10 to the power of 3. Just subtract the other values. This minus this, what did we get? 0.09. So this is the value, 0.09 into 10 to the power of 3. Okay, 0.09 into 10 to the power of 3 is the difference. Is the error. So I'll write the error, 0.09 into 10 to the power of 3. What's the original value? What's the original value?
5.78, sir.
Write the entire thing, 5.78 into 10 to the power of 3 into 100%. Which two can be cancelled? Can we
10 to
cancel
the
these?
power of 3, sir.
10, yes, sir.
These two are same, they can be cancelled. You can do it even in this way. You can keep 10 to the power of as it is, right? If not, remove the decimal and you can do. For both, you get the same answer. These two are same. I'll remove this. Then there is decimal. How many places I have to shift? 2 positions. Here, 2. So what do I get? The numerator.
So 9.
So 9 by 578 into hundreds.
Even yesterday we got the same value, right?
So yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So there are two methods. You can do this way or that. You get 9 divided by 578 into 100%. Mariam, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Mariam. 9 divided by 578 into 100%. Reduce this and you get the same answer. We did this yesterday. Okay. The only difference is here I didn't expand this 10 to the power of 3. We took it common and we did. Ninth, 11th, 12th, 14th, 15th. We'll skip. We'll do it later. We will try the 13th question. Done? Shall I erase?
Oh yes, sir.
Who else is still doing it?
Done, sir.
Done? Okay, 13th question. Yeah, Mariam, you can continue from 13th question. The previous one, you can watch the recording later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 13th question. Before starting this, I explained about percentage, right? When you have numerator by denominator, you multiply into 100% to find the percentage. There's one formula. You find percentage like this. Numerator divided by denominator into 100%. Now, the other concept is 100. 100 rupees 100 is given. Out of rupees 100, you have to find 10% of 100. Find 10% of 100. Look, what's the entire total rupees, total value? What's the total value?
So
100
100.
rupees, right? 100. In that, you have to find 10%. Okay, look here. The question is asked in percentage. This is cost price, or this is in rupees, and this is in percentage. Fine. Instead of 10%, if I ask 10 out of 100, what do you mean by 10 out of 100? What is 10 out of 100? 10 rupees out of 100 rupees, right?
So yes, sir.
Yeah, 10 out of 100 is 10 rupees out of 100. Fine. For example, you spend 10 rupees out of 100 rupees. But here it's asked in percentage. So percentage, you have to find rupees. You have to find rupees. How do you calculate this? How do you find rupees? Cost of this 10 divided by
So 10 by 100 into
100
100.
into 10 and into 100. So 100 and 100 gets cancelled. How much is 10% of 100?
So 10, so
10 rupees. 10 rupees, rupees 10. Okay, 10 rupees is 10% of 100. I'll give 500. Find 25% of 500.
25 by 100 into 500.
Yeah, find 25. Look here, I'll tell you a practical application. Cost price. Example, you go for shopping or you want to buy some product which is 500 and they'll give you a discount of 25%. What do you mean by discount? Increase or decrease? What is discount?
So decrease.
Decrease. Amount is reduced, right? If the cost price is 500, they give you, what's the discount given here? What's the discount?
So 25%.
25%. So do you know 25% in rupees? Is it given in rupees or percentage?
So it's given in percent. So
Percentage. So does 25% mean rupees 25? Is it the meaning?
no, sir.
No, because this is not rupees, this is percentage. So we have to find discount, students. Look, you go to a store, you have to buy something, cost of 500, t-shirt, something like for 500, and they'll give you 25% discount. So first you have to find the amount, right? First you have to find the amount of discount given. How do you find the amount of discount? 25 divided by 100
Times, sir.
into 500. What's the discount given?
So 120 rupees. 125
All of
rupees.
you calculate this. What's the discount?
125.
125. So what's the actual price? The cost price is 500. They've given discount 125. How much you're supposed to pay the customer?
So 500.
Sorry, not customer. The
500 minus
shopkeeper.
125.
So 500
Here the
minus 125.
correct. 500 minus 125. Okay, 500. So 500 is the cost price. Okay, 500 is the cost price. And what's the discount given? What's the discount?
25.
25%. Which means
25.
out of 500, how much is 25%? What's the rupees value? 125. So this is the concept of percentage. Out of 500, if you have to calculate 25%, that is 125 rupees. So the shopkeeper gives you 125 discount. You have to minus it and you have to pay 375. Okay, this is discount. Discount or less, the value is reduced. So 25%. Now did you all understand the percentage? Percentage of 25, how to find? Okay, what did I tell percentage as? What's the meaning of percentage?
So for every
For every or out of some value, right? Out of some value. Percent is out of. Cent is 100. Out of every 100 or out of some value. So this 25 percentage, look at the symbol, percentage. So 25 percentage is some part of 500. And what's the value? What's the sum part? What did we calculate? 125. So 125 rupees, but instead of rupees, they'll give you in percentage. So percentage is nothing but a part of some value. So this 25% is nothing but 125 rupees. This is how we calculate rupees value when percentage is given and some value is given like this 500. Okay, now calculate. I want to find the value. You go to buy some item or product that is costing around 2000. That will cost around 2000. Okay, a shopkeeper gives. There are two types of shops. Two shops. Okay, in one shop they give you 10% discount, or let me write 20% discount. In other shop they give you or less. You have to pay 20% less. In one, remember this in shop A. Understand this question and try doing this. In shop A, you have to pay 20% less. 20% less. In shop B, you have to pay 20% more. Can you find the values? How much you have to pay for shop A and B? The actual price is 2000. In shop A, you have to pay 20% less. In shop B, you have to pay 20% more.
So shop
So,
80%.
yeah, 80% is fine, but I don't need percentage, Mariana. What you told is correct. 80% is fine. I don't need percentage. I need rupees. How do you convert percentage into rupees? What you told was correct. 80%.
80 rupees.
No, it's not 80 rupees. 80% of what? 80% of what?
Okay.
80% of 2000. What you told was correct. 80% of 2000, or you can first find 20% of 2000 and reduce. There are two methods to do it. But I want rupees. The answer should be in rupees. If you'll understand this concept, the remaining questions are easy. The one which I marked, 13th, 17th. In shop A, you have to pay 20% more, less, and in shop B, 20% more. So first, we have to identify this, right? I mean, find 20%, right? How much is 20% of 2000?
So 400.
Sir, I got it as 400.
Okay, 400. And how much you have to pay? The price is 2000. You have to pay 400 less. So what's the amount you have to pay?
1,600.
Good. 1600 for shop A. Find it for shop B.
So done, sir.
Sir, can you tell me how 1,600 comes, sir?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Adya.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Akansha. Akansha, I've already started. You're late.
Sir, no, sir. I went for the camp and I came at 5:30 only, sir.
So you should have informed Akansha. Now I started again. I have to teach the concept. Okay, you log in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll take special class. I'll tell you the timing.
Timing, sir?
Evening, around 6. I'll tell you the timings. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and tomorrow the regular class will be at 4:30. With others, you have to attend at 4:30, and special class I'll let you know. Today I'll send you the time.
Okay, sir.
Yes, you can leave.
Good evening and thank you, sir.
Yes, others, look at this, students. You have to pay 20% less. We don't know what is this 20%, right? In rupees, this is in percentage. So first you have to find 20, what you have to find rupees. 20% of what? 2000. What is 20% of 2000?
So rupees 400.
So 20 by
20 divided by 100 into 2000. So two zeros gets cancelled. 20 into 20 is 400, right? 400
Oh,
rupees.
yes, sir.
Okay, look here. I'll write it in bracket. 400. Yes, Vanna.
Sir, can I rejoin? Your screen is stuck.
Yeah, rejoin.
So for A, is it 1600?
Correct.
Sir, is it 400 plus?
2000 minus 400, Adya. The actual cost is 2000, right? And how much you have to pay less?
400 less, sir.
Yeah, 400
So
less. So just
2000.
subtract it.
Yes, sir.
1600. And for shop B, how much will you pay? So can you see the screen, Joanna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 20% less, 400. What about 20% here? Even 20% is 400 for both. Okay, for
So
both it is.
400 plus, sir. So 2,400 rupees.
Yes, and shop A, how much you have to pay, students? How much you have to pay? 400 less, right? The actual cost is 2000. 2000 minus 400. What's the amount you have to pay? 1600.
1,600.
Okay, shop A is given discount. Shop B, they didn't give you discount, they've increased the price. So how much you have to pay? 2000 plus? How much? 2000 plus 4.
2400.
1000 plus
2000 plus 400, sir.
is equals to 2000. So this is the concept of increasing and decreasing value. If they increase the value by 20%, first find the rupees, then add both. This is the first method. Okay, the second method is, shall I erase this? I will understood this. 1600 and 2400. It's simple. First find the rupees of this amount of what is 20% of 2000, then add and subtract. Okay, add and subtract. Fine, this is enough. We'll start doing the question. The other method I'll explain later. 13th question. Okay, read. Someone read the 13th question. What is given? Yeah, Dhriti, read out the 13th question, Dhriti.
Yes, sir. The cost of a scooter depreciates every year by 15%.
Depreciates every year by?
15%
Okay, depreciates 15. Then?
of its value at the beginning of the year. If the percent cost of the scooter is 8,000, find its cost.
Okay, so what is the cost price of the scooter?
15%.
No. Present cost. Can you
8,000.
see the present cost of the scooter?
Rupees 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000. All of you will read the question, students. What's the cost price? 8,000. What do you mean by depreciates? Depreciate meaning? Decrease.
Is
Yeah. So how much it's being decreased?
15%.
15%. Will you all be able to find this answer for this? What's the value decreasing? Look here, I'll explain.
So we use the decrease percent formula, na, sir?
Yeah, decrease percent. No, not decrease percent. Look here, 8,000 is the cost price, right? 8,000 is the cost price, and every year 15% is reduced. So, which means the customer gives you, cost price 8,000. The shopkeeper gives you 15% discount. Every year 15% gets reduced. So you have to find 15% of what? Of what you have to find 15%?
Its value.
It's what is its value? What is its current value?
Rupees 8,000, sir.
Sir,
Rupees
8,000 rupees.
So the first question is for first year. Every year 15% gets reduced. So for first year, what you have to find? 15% of what?
Value of its
Of its
value.
value. 15% of its value is nothing but 8,000. So for first year, 15% gets reduced. Find how much is 15%. Depreciate meaning is decrease. The meaning of depreciation is decreasing. So write like this: cost price is 8,000. 15% of its value gets depreciated. So what's the decrease in first year? 15% of 8,000.
So done. So
1,200.
Okay, 1,200 is reduced. After reducing, what is the price? After reducing?
so 8,000.
8,000.
Okay, any product, students, not this is scooter, not only scooter, your mobile phone, any material, the value will decrease. Okay, assets value will increase. For example, gold, house, all this value year by year it will increase. Apart from this, your mobile phone, scooter, laptop, phone, everything, the value will decrease. So for first year, what is the decrease? How much percentage is being decreased?
15%.
15% of what? Of its
Of
value.
its
Cost.
8,000.
Yes, 8,000. 15% of 8,000 is being reduced. For example, you'll have a phone now. Okay, this year 15% is reduced. So you have to find the amount. If 15% reduces, how much is left? Two zeros gets cancelled. What is 15% of 8,000? How much is 15% of 8,000?
So 1,200.
2,200.
Okay. So the actual value is 8,000. 1,200 is reduced. So what is the value? What's the new cost price?
So 8,000 minus 1,000.
Yeah, depreciation meaning is reduced. So rupees 1,200 is being reduced. 8,000 minus 1,200 is
So 6,800.
6,800. So this is 2023. In 2023, if you'll have a scooter that is worth 8,000. In 2024, this is just for example, 2024, what would the price be after reducing its value?
1,200.
6,800. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1,200 is reduced, 6,800. Okay, this is the first answer. Look here, and what is given here? Second question.
2 years.
After
2 years. Okay, after 1 year it is 6,800. After 2 years, after second year, what is the depreciation? Every year it's 15%, right? Every year 15%. So second year it will be 15% of what? 8,000 or new cost price?
New cost.
New cost price. In 2023, the scooter is 8,000. In 2024, 15% is reduced. It becomes 6,800. In 2025, the second year, another 15% is reduced.
5,600.
Another 15% is reduced. So find the percentage, 15% of 6,800 and reduce it.
So again, we should use the same method, sir.
Same formula, Mariana. 15% you have to find. I taught you how to find percentage of something, right? Percentage of some value.
Yes, sir.
So 5,780.
Okay, 500 and?
So 5,780.
Okay, after reducing?
So done.
Yeah, after subtracting, sir.
Okay, after subtracting it is 5,000.
5,780.
Okay, that is the price, correct? After 2 years of depreciation, 2 years you have reduced the price. Okay, this is percentage. Look, if you're not able to understand this concept, 8,000. Mute the call, students. Mute the call. 8,000 is the cost price. In 2023, the scooter price is 8,000. In 2024, I reduce 200 or I reduce 500 rupees. What is the cost price? If I reduce 500, what will be the new cost price?
7,500.
Yeah, 7,000. Look here, 8,000 is the cost price. Next year, I'm going to reduce 500. How much will you all? What's the cost price? If I reduce 500, 8,500, 7,500. Okay, after this, in 2025, I'll reduce another 500. What will be the cost price?
So 7,000.
7,000. Can you see both the years there is 500 reducing? Both the years I have reduced 500 and 500.
So yes, so
Yeah. Here, instead of giving in rupees, they have given in percentage. That's it. So they have given percentage. You have to find the percentage and reduce. For first year, if I reduce 500, the amount is 7,500. And for second year, if I reduce another 500, it is 700. Sorry, 7,000. It is 7,000. So this is how you're supposed to find increasing and decreasing value. Here the word depreciating meaning is decrease. Okay, so look here, I'll tell you how to write. Write cost price of scooter 8,000. Okay, 8,000. Then 15% gets depreciated. 15% gets depreciated. Okay, after that, write first year. For first year, what's the decrease? 15% of 8,000, what do you get? 1,200. Okay, 1,200 rupees is reduced. After reducing that, 6,800 is left. And for second year, how do you calculate second year? 15%. Same 15% of what?
15%.
6,800 into 6,800.
Yes. 15% of 6,800. So every year 15% is being reduced. And they have asked you all to find only for 2 years. First question is for 1 year and second question is for 2 years. So this is first question. 1 and this is second question.
15 by 100 into 6,800.
So percentage is given. We don't know what is the percentage, that we have to find rupees. 15 by 100 into 6,800. Reduce zeros. How much is 15 into 68?
1,000.
So 1,020, sir.
1000.
1020.
1020.
Okay, 1020. So 1020 is reduced. Is this the original price now?
No,
Or
sir.
No, sir, we have to minus it by 6,800.
6,800 minus 1020? 5,000? What's the value?
5,780.
5,780.
5,720.
So 5,780.
Yeah, 5,780. So after reducing twice, the value is 5,780. Which question? 13th one. Check the answer. Yes.
Correct.
So you'll have to reduce twice. It's like giving discount. Year by year, it's getting reduced. Yeah, take this down.
Yes. Then
Okay, this is first method. First we find 15%, then we reduce. Understood this? 15% and reduce?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in our class, one girl asked ma'am even she goes for tutor, sir. So she asked ma'am, even our teachers he teaches different formulas, sir. So she told it's fine, sir, to write it in the exam.
Right?
She'll not
Okay.
put marks. So you teach us
Fine.
in the same method of yours, sir.
Okay. If you have understood this, yeah, I'll teach you the other method. This is elaborated one. I want to teach the entire concept. I'll make it more simple. Did you understand this? First, you have to find 15%, reduce it,
Yes, sir.
then other 15%. Okay. Now I'll teach you in the much easier way. Here we use two steps to find the values. Okay, the same thing. Same.
Excuse me, sir. Can I be in a minute?
Yeah, fine. Let me look. Get back to. Okay, this is like it's given in percentage, students. If it's not in percentage, the actual value is 8,000. And first year, what's the cost reduced? First year, how much is being reduced?
So 1,200.
1,200. So first year, 1,200 is reduced. How much is left over? 6,800.
6,800.
And for second year, how much is being reduced for second year? 1,020. For second year, 1,020 rupees is being reduced, and it is 5,780. Okay, this is given. If this was given in rupees, all this you all studied this concept in fourth or fifth. 8,000 minus 1,200. Okay, from seventh and eighth onwards, they won't give you rupees. Instead of rupees, they'll give you percentage. You have to understand the percentage concept. 10%, 15%. According to that, you have to reduce it. Okay, now instead of this, try using two steps. I'll teach you in a single step. Cost price is 8,000. What is the depreciating value? What is the depreciating value?
15%, sir.
15%. Okay, if 15% is reduced, what's the actual cost price? If 15% is reduced, or you can write it as remaining. If it gets reduced, you can write new cost price is equals to, okay, 15% is reduced. What's the new cost price? Out of 100%, if 15% reduces, what is left? What is remaining, students? How much is remaining? Out of 100%, 15% is reduced.
So 85%.
85%. So new value is 85% of what? 85% of 8,000.
So 8,000, sir.
Yeah, you find 85% of 8,000. Check what you'll get.
So 6,800.
Yeah, you'll get direct value 6,800. So first you can find percentage, reduce it. If not, reduce the percentage value and you can find the cost price.
Back, sir.
Fine, Lamila. Which one shall we try? The first or second method? First method is easy, right? Even if it's
Method,
step.
sir.
Yeah, y'all can understand this, I guess. Find 15% and reduce it.
Sir, I don't understand the second method.
No, second one. So you can
Sir,
skip
even
that.
I want to stick with the first method, so I didn't
Yeah,
understand the
then skip
second.
the second question. Yeah, skip the second question. Look, for everything, first method depreciation is 15%. If it's increasing, if 15% increased, what will be the answer? 8,000 plus what?
So plus
8,000.
1,200.
8,000
1,200.
plus 1,200. So what is the cost price? New cost price? 9,200.
10%.
2,200.
9,000. Okay, for next year, another 15% is increased. Calculate based on that. Okay, but here they have asked only depreciation value, 13th one. After that, we'll 16th question. We'll try the 16th one. Copy the 16th question. Okay, it is 6:15. I'll give you all 5 minutes break. We'll continue at 6:20. Can you see the screen? All of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The students, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Next 16th question. Yes, in an objective type paper, what is objective test paper? Question
MCQ questions.
multiple choice. You'll add it for 5 marks, right? 5 marks. How many questions you'll add? 5 marks, 5 questions. Correct? Okay, here how many questions? Then objective type question, how many questions?
150.
120 questions. So look here. What's the total questions? Total questions.
So 150.
Total questions 120. Okay, look here. I've told you all. Yeah, I've told you all.
150, sir.
Is it okay? Fine, 150. Yes. Word problems. Take the equation from the question itself. From the first line, we got to know that total questions are 120. Then look at this. John gets how many questions? John gets
So 80%, sir.
80%. 80% correct answers. 80% correct answers. Okay. If there are 150 questions, then how many answers should be there? For 150 questions,
So
there has to be 150 answers, right?
150.
Yeah, for 150 questions, you have to have 150 answers. So John gets 80% of what?
So answers correct, sir.
Correct answers. 150 of correct answers. And what is the value of correct answer? Whether it is correct answer or question, it is 150. Right? John gets 80% of correct answers. Or you can write John gets 80%. Yeah, 80% of correct answers. How many correct answers did each get? Look here. This much John gets. So percentage is asked. 80% of 150. Can you find it in terms of this value?
So I got the answer for the first question,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So take the first sentence. John gets 80% of correct answers. So 80% is 80 divided by 100 into, what do you mean by correct answers? If questions are 150, the correct answer also should be 150.
So 150.
So this line, I've just converted this line into algebraic expression. 80 divided by 100 into number of correct answer is 150. Or you can write John gets 80% of correct answer. You can write this as John gets 80% of total questions. Total questions and total answers should be same, right? Or will they be different? Answer
80
to
by
my
100
question.
to 150.
No. I'm asking you all, if there are 5 questions, how many answers will be there? For 5 questions, how many
Five
answers will be
answers,
there?
sir.
5 answers.
Five.
Like that? Yes. Like that. John gets 80% of correct answers. So correct answer is nothing but total question. Okay, look here. John gets 80% of total question. 80 divided by 100 of meaning is multiplication. What is the total question we have?
150.
150. That's it. If John gets so much, find this. Then what about Mohan? Is the names correct? John and yeah, Mohan. How much does Mohan get?
So 64 by 100 into 150, sir.
Yes. So you write it like this: 64%. Look, I didn't write anything new. I've just taken from the question. 64% of correct answers. Instead of correct answer, you write total question. Because for
Sir, for Mohan also we need to write
yes, Adya, you just take the sentence from here. Look
yes.
here. Mohan gets how much? See, got is past. Make it into present. Mohan gets, or you can write it in past. Mohan got 64% of what? Of
Two
total
questions.
question. Write the statement like this of total question. Later, convert the statement into algebraic expression. If you try doing it in X method or some other method, it's very difficult. You won't understand. And Mohan gets 64% of total question. Total questions. I'll write it as TC. Total questions. TQ. So 64 percentage is 100. Of meaning is multiplication. Total question is 150.
Two zeros get cancelled.
Yes. Reduce it. Reduce both. Tell me who
So
gets more.
for sir, John gets more, sir.
Yeah, John gets more. 0 gets cancelled. So out of 150, how many questions John got correct? Correct answers?
120 questions, sir.
120 questions. John got 120 questions correct, which means 120 answers were right. Okay, so you can write correct answers. Look, even this correct answer, this word I've taken directly from this statement. Correct answers. So you can write John's correct answer, or you can just write correct answer is equals to 120. What about Mohan? Mohan's correct answer?
So 96.
Or you can write Mohan gets 90. Mohan got past tense. Mohan got 96 correct answers. So the total question is 150. Instead of asking how many questions were correct, they've asked how many answers were right. Both are the same, but only the words are different. The value is same. So from the statement itself, from the question itself, pick out the statement and convert into algebraic expression. Even here you write John got 80%. 80% correct answer. You can write John got how many answers right? 120 correct answers. Yeah, Mariana, what about this? Mariana, Dhriti, did you all find? Charisha?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I found it. Sir.
So in 150 question, if Dhriti gets 90 marks, how many right answers she's answered out of 150? How many correct
90,
answers?
sir.
90 correct answers. That's the reason she gets 90 marks. If she gets 140, how many correct answers?
140.
140
One.
correct answers. So instead of giving words, instead of giving numbers, they've given in percentage. Okay, so John got 120 correct answers. Out of 150 marks, John scored 120. How much did Mohan score? 96.
90.
Whose value is more? Who scored more?
John.
John. Take this down and don't write it like this today. Write one below the other. After John, write Mohan's statement. I have no space. I have written beside. Write below John. Write Mohan's value below John's, like this. John got 120 correct answers and Mohan got 96 correct answers. Okay, first part of the question is done. What's the second part of the question? Can you read the second part? Any one of you will read the second part of the question, student. What is given?
Sir, what percent is Mohan's correct answers to John's correct answers?
Yeah, Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer.
Sir, is it anything to do with subtraction?
No, not subtraction. From the question, you have to understand this, Adya. Let me write what percent. Look, what percent is Mohan's correct answer? I'll write correct answer as CA. Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer. Okay, subtraction is correct. A part of it is correct. So what you're supposed to find here? What? What are we supposed to find?
What
Percentage.
percent?
Okay, how do you find percentage? What did I teach you? How do you find percentage? You should have a numerator, denominator, multiply by
100.
100%. Okay. What percent is Mohan's? What is given here?
Correct answer to John's.
Correct answer. So Mohan's correct answer will be the numerator. What is Mohan's correct answer?
96.
96. To what? To what?
20. John's one.
120 into 100%. Look, even this from the question, what percent? You have to find the percentage. And how do you find percentage? Tell me, how do you find percentage? Numerator divided by denominator into 100%.
100%.
Okay, we need a numerator and we need a denominator. What percent is Mohan's and John's value? Two values are given. In that first value is Mohan. So that is the numerator. What is Mohan's value we found out? How many marks? 96 divided by John 120.
Done, sir.
Okay, what is Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer? To max word problems you have to convert into algebraic expressions. That's it. All these
Is
are
it
known as algebraic expression or arithmetic expressions, arithmetic values. Okay, look here.
90?
Yeah, to make it more simpler, what I do is I'll remove this percentage. Stop doing it. Look at the screen. This is second part of the question. Look here. What is Mohan's current? What is here? Correct answer to John's correct answer. I'll remove even percentage. What is Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer? Okay, so what is Mohan's correct answer? 16. Divided, not 16, sorry, what is it?
So
96.
96 by
Okay.
120.
Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer, 2. For example, instead of Mohan, just assume you have scored 10 correct answers. You have scored 10 correct answers out of 100. So what is the fraction? 10 out of 100?
So 10 by
10
100.
divided by 100. So this is what they have asked. They have compared Mohan's with John. So Mohan becomes numerator divided by John is the denominator. John's value is denominator. 96 divided by 120. And your percentage is given, right? What percent? In the question they have asked what percent. How do you find percentage? When there is
So we
numerator and
multiply
denominator,
by 100.
multiply by 100%. So you don't have to mug up anything. Okay, right,
Excuse
John?
me,
Yeah,
sir.
reduce this. What do you get?
So we get 80%, sir.
80%.
Yes, sir,
Let me check.
80%.
Yeah, let me check. What's the answer? So 7A,
80%, sir.
16th main, second one, 80%. Okay, what percent is Mohan's correct answer to John's correct answer? What if they interchange here? What if they write John's correct answer by Mohan's correct answer? Then what's the fraction?
So
So
120 by 96 into
Good,
100.
120 by 96. So don't memorize, don't do all those stuffs. Whatever is given in the question, take those values. What percentage? How do you find percentage? We need a numerator and denominator. And numerator value is John. This time John, 120 divided by 96. You'll get it in mixed fraction. Okay, this you'll get it in mixed fraction. So all these values I've just taken directly from question. This, okay, this and the second part. So take this down and practice, students. Practice is must.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Yes,
So can I leave now?
fine. Fine, Tanishka, you can leave. And
Oh,
tomorrow at
okay.
4:30, log in at 4:30.
Yes, sir. Good evening and thank you, sir.
Okay, bye, Tanishka. Others, shall we move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
What percent is
Yes.
Mohan's and what is the correct answer to John's correct answer? So it has to be 96 divided by 120 into 100%. Okay, next question. Can you all tell me which method can we use here? The number, what's the number? The number is, the number 8,000 is first, is
Increased and
By 20%.
decreased. Will you all find the value? Decreased value? Yes. Find the decreased value. By now you all should have understood what is percentage, students. 8,000 is given and reduce it by 20%. This is the 14th, sorry, 17th question. Is Deshri online? DHT Jwana,
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was DHT present before break or she left? Was she there before break?
So yes.
Yes.
Okay. The number 8,000 is decreased by 20%. So how much is 20% of what? How much is decreased? 20% of
8,000
1,000. What is that? What is the value after
20
decreasing?
by 100 into 8,000, sir.
Yes. I need the final answer. After decreasing, how much do you get?
So 7,680, sir.
Okay. 20 divided by 100 into 8,000. So reduce two zeros. What do you get? 1,600.
So the
Right?
decreased price I got it as 6,400.
6,400, Parisha.
Sir, I told
1,600 is okay, fine. I heard it as different. Look, 20% is 1,600. Reduce that. Reduce 8,000 minus 1,600.
yes, I got 1,600.
Okay, fine. Reduce it. That is not the reduced price. That is 20%. After reducing, what we get?
So 6,400, sir.
Okay, 6,000. Then what is the second part of the question? And increase by?
20%, sir.
So which one is increased, students? Is 6,400 increased or 8,000 increased? Always the new value will get increased. 6,400 is increased.
Yes.
So how do you find the increased value? 20 by 100 into 6,400.
1,400.
First find this. I'll tell you all the steps how to write. First understand the concept. Mariana, did you understand this? Mariana, Dhriti?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So 1,280, sir.
Yeah, reduce. It's increasing or decreasing?
So increase
1,000.
Yeah. So will you add or subtract?
add, sir.
Add 6,400 plus what you got. Add that. That's the final answer. So number is increased and then decreased.
That's the 7,680, sir.
Yeah. Check the answer in textbook. Very sure. Check if it's right.
1 second.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. Diyashri, when did you leave? Others, what did you all get? Jwana?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Mariam?
Sir, there was
One
an
second, sir.
internet issue, sir.
Okay, fine.
So the
The
answer is
17th
correct.
question. Okay, fine, Cherish. The 17th question you can check later, Diyashri. Okay, go through the video. 18th question. You can
Yes, sir.
continue from 18th. Mariana, Dhriti, what's the answer? Lemula done. Lemula Adya.
No.
Yes.
Okay, what if percentage wasn't given, students? You all have 8,000 and you have spent 500. How much is left?
750.
7,500, sir.
7,500. Okay, 7,500 is left. In 7,500, your parents or your relative, your granny, they give you 1,000. So it's increasing or decreasing?
Increasing.
Increase.
Increasing. So whatever spends or whatever is decreased, you have to minus. Whatever is increased, you have to add. So how much you get? 7,500 plus 1,000?
8,500.
8,500, sir.
8,500. So these type of what problems you'll add in fourth, fifth, and sixth, where you didn't have percentage. They'll just give you all simple words. Add 500, 600, minus. But from 7th, from 8th onwards, 8th to 10th, you'll have to deal with percentage. They won't give you direct values. You have to find the percentage, add and subtract. So for the first time, 1,600 rupees is being reduced. And for second time, how much got increased? 1,280, right?
Yes.
Yes.
280. So this is the concept. First time, reduce it. Second time, increase it. Okay. And look at the values. For the first time, it is 8,000. After reducing, 6,400 is left. In 6,400, 20% is increased. 1,280. Then did you understand this 17th question? 18, 19, 20 is also the same. Okay, nothing different. It's the same. And I'll tell you the steps how to write. Okay, you can write it in your own words. The number is 8,000. First, decreased by 20%. Decreased by 20%. So you can write the number is equals to 8,000. Decreased by how much? Decreased by 20% of 8,000. What's the answer you all got after decreasing? How do you convert this, students? 20 divided by 100 into 8,000.
8,000, sir.
Reduce this. What did we get? What are we getting? 1,600.
1,600.
So decrease by 20%. So write the decreased value. After decreasing, you can write new value. What's the new number now? New number 8,000 minus 1,600. So what's the new number? Yeah, what is it?
6,400.
6,400. So write new number. Okay, this is the first part of question. What's the second part? Increased. After this, right? Increased by how much? Increased by
20%.
20% of what? 20% of
8,000.
6,400.
6,400. Yeah. There is no particular or there's no specific sentence. Okay, you can write in your own sentence. Try to understand the concept. Write it in your own words. Same like construction. Write it in your own words. Increase by 20% of 6,400. So 20 divided by 100 into 6,400. Reduce this. 64 into 2 is 128, 1,280. Yeah. So what's the final answer? Final value? Or you can just write what have they asked? Resulting number. Can you see the question? Find the resulting number. So what's the resulting number? 6,400
Plus
plus,
1,200.
this is increasing. Okay, for increasing, add it. So I've picked all the words from the question. New number, increased value, resulting number, 6,400 plus 1,280. What's the final answer? 0,867,000.
680, sir.
Yeah. Can you try the 18th question? Number is decreased and then increased. Will you do the 18th one?
Yes, sir.
All of you? 18th.
So for homework or now?
Homework. 18th question.
Okay.
18th, 19th. Oh no, 18th is for homework. 19th and 20th I'll teach you all tomorrow. That's it. Only one question for homework, students. How will you all do the 18th one? Can someone explain? First, what you'll have to find?
Have to find the decreased.
Decreased value, right? So what is the equation? 25 by 100 into
12,000.
12,000. And whatever you get after that, increased value. Yeah, minus it.
So we
You have to minus. Then the new number. If you minus, you get new number. Look, write it in your own words. New number. After that, you have to increase by how much? Increase by 25%.
by 100.
Yeah, so there is no systematic way to write these words. What problems you can frame your own sentence. That's it. Okay, that's it for today, student. 18th and Diyashree, go through the
Yes,
recordings
sir.
later. Yeah, go through the recording,
Sure, sir, I'll
17th
go
question, and try the 18th question for homework. And everyone should submit. Should do the 18th question and send
Yes,
it.
sir.
So what is
Yes,
the
sir.
yes? Okay, 6:50, and tomorrow at 3:30. Sorry, 4:30.
Sir, tomorrow class, no, sir, but not this.
No test, Mariana. First, let us complete this. I'll give you a test next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, anything else?
Yes,
4:30 students log in at 4:30. Sharp 4:30. Don't delay. Okay,
yes.
Lemula, Diyashri, you have to
Sir.
attend on time. Ma, Lemula, Diyashri, and Mariam. These three students often you all are late. Not Diyashri, Lemula, and Mariam.
Sir, I'm on time, sir.
They
I
are
attend on time.
on time. Lemula and Mariam. Okay, log in at 4:30 students. That's it for today.